All right. I want you to take a quick look here at this chart that we made yesterday. Do you see the chart on the board?
Yeah. Yes.
And we talked about the different text features, and we talked about why an author would include them. And we noticed that in each one, it's all about being able to understand the text better. I want you to look at our target skill real quick. Read it with me, but I want you to see this word before we read it. Analyze. Let's read it together.
I can analyze informational text keywords to understand the text.
To understand the text. So go like this with your fingers on your temples again to remind yourself, my brain's going to be thinking deeper. All right, hands in your lap. I am going to be searching in my book today for these text features. When I search in my book and I find one of those text features, I'll put one of my little sticky notes there to remind me that it's there. So that when I go back to it, I can always remember that that's going to help me understand the text more. Each one of you has your own book. And remember, this book might be different than your partner's book, and that's okay. You are reading a book that's just the right fit for you. And when we find this text feature today, we're going to be thinking, go like this again with your on your temples, we're going to be thinking about why the author put it there and what is it helping me understand more. Okay, I'm going to use my book to help. And Danny, I'll use this book first, okay? I have one of my informational books here that Danny and I are using. And I want to look up here at my poster and see the different ones, remind me, and then look here at my page. You already have this page at your desk, but we haven't written anything on it yet except our name. But you do see this next part up here that was underneath your name. What does that say?
Title.
The first thing I want to do is write the title. Mine is called Saving the Rainforest. Okay, now I'm first going to look in my book for the first text feature it says to find. What does it say to find? Map. Then I have to put a check or an X, or you can simply write yes or no, if my book has it or not. Does every informational book have a map in it? No. But if it does, it's there on purpose. The author did it for a special reason to help us better what, everybody? Think to understand the text. And it's up to you as the reader to analyze it to see what do I need to learn from this? Why did the author put it here? Then there's a spot on your page. How does this help me understand the new information? And a spot for me to write the page number I found it on. So as I look through, get my sticky notes to be ready. I'm going to look for my map. So I'm just quietly looking. Remember, we got a chance yesterday to read through parts of our books. Now we're looking at our text features and seeing. I found a map right away. I'm going to put my sticky note there. Right now, your books are closed. You're just watching. Your books are closed. You're just watching. Double check your partner's following directions. Double check yourself that you're following directions. I put my sticky note there. I'm not writing anything on my sticky note this time. I'm simply putting it there to mark that I found it. Now remember our target skill? I can analyze informational text features. I have to analyze this and see why did the author put it there and what is it helping me understand more? So I'm looking, I see it's my map. I want to look at other parts of the page to figure out why am I going to need that map? Well, as I read, the rainforest is home to many plants and animals. People live in neighborhoods near the rainforest too. They all need the rainforest for food and shelter. If you flew above the rainforest, you could not see the ground. This is because the trees form a huge green umbrella over the forest. This is called a canopy. Anything in my reading so far, thumbs up or down, talk about this map? Thumbs up or down? Show me thumbs up or down. You're just showing with your thumb. Some people have up, some people have down. Has it mentioned anything about a place in the world?
Yes.
We talked about the rainforest. Has it mentioned a country name?
No.
Has it mentioned a city name?
No.
Has it mentioned any river names?
No.
No. So I need to keep reading further because a map, we know, shows those types of places. So then I see in blue lettering that caption there. This map shows the world's rainforest. The red line represents the equator. Think of it as a belt around the middle of the earth. The rainforests are found along that belt. Now I know why the author included it. The author included that map to show me where rainforests are in the world. So on my page here, I'm going to take and put a check mark here, or you can just write the word yes if you want. And I need to write a quick little phrase or sentence. It doesn't have to be a total complete sentence. I'm writing down what I learned from this map. So I'm going to write down, oh, and I can always double check here, why does an author include it? Help us understand the location of something in the text. But I want to write down how it applies to my book. I'm going to write down this map helps me know where rainforests are in the world. So I'm just going to write helps me understand where rainforests are in the world. And it was important for me to write world because that's a world map. But if it was just a map of South America, then I probably would not be putting the world, I would be putting South America. So you need to pay very close attention of what kind of map it is, what the information is telling you, and how it's going to help you understand. And that was on page 4. Page 4. Okay, what I want you to do right now on your own, and I know you're sitting next to your partner, you and your partner, after you find it, are going to be sharing. So here's your first step. Your first step is to take one of your sticky notes, look through one of your books right now and see if you have a map. Real quick. Once you find that map, think about how it helps you understand that information, and you're going to be turning to your partner after you're done. So first you're just looking. You're going to be sticking it right by your map.
Yeah. Oh, I found it.
Jalen, do you mind grabbing the orange bell for me from my desk? I forgot it. All right, I notice right now Michaela and Nate, they're looking quietly in their book. Looking quietly in your book because it's not partner sharing yet. You are looking quietly in your book. Mark your map.
I don't have a map.
You've marked your map. Now put your fingers to your temples. Oh, if you don't have a map, then you're going to be looking at your partner. I want you to turn to your partner, share with them if you have a map and how it helps you understand the information. What information is it telling you? Go ahead right now.
You know, always
All right. Awesome. I noticed Mia right away went like this. So that shows me she was listening. She was ready to stop. I heard a lot of really good explanations. I heard some people say it helps me understand where in Antarctica, and I didn't hear the rest because I knew other people were talking, but I think, Ty, you were saying that. Is that about the...
Yeah, we have the same book.
Oh, the seals? Okay. And I also heard some people explaining that they had a really little map, but they were still able to explain what that map was there for and how it helped them understand. Zachary, I see your hand is up. Is there a question?
Yes. What if you find 2 maps in your book?
Oh, very good question. What if you find 2 and Cole said he has 8? That's okay. You only have to find 1 and be able to explain today how that one helps you. But that is for you to go, oh, there's this many more maps. It must be important to understand location. Here's the thing I wanted to tell you also. If you don't have one, it's okay. The author must have thought it wasn't important to include a map, but maybe other text features to help. I do see more hands. I'm going to let us try one more, and if you still have a question, then raise your hand after. I want to look now for a key word. Remember, a key word it's either bolded, so I'm going to write a big bold. It's either bolded.
What do you like? Is it like a
You're still just quiet. Just listen. It's either bolded in the paragraph or it's highlighted. And I have my highlighter right here to make sure that you can see. Or we learned that word, that fancy lettering, where it's in italics. And it's like slanted. All right.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, eyes on me.
1, 2, eyes on you.
Thank you so much. I want to look for a key word, and I know that everybody's book has one. Even if you have a different book than your partner, you're going to be looking, you're still watching me. You're still watching me how when I look through and I do my reading, how I'm looking for those key words. And then I need to see, why did the author put it there? How is it helping me understand? So right now, your books are closed. Your books are closed. Third time, your books are closed. And I'm looking now, I'm going to continue reading. And I can see when it rains, the water hits the top of the trees. Then it moves down to their roots. In the thick undergrowth, the air stays moist. Tree roots drink up the water, then the water moves up the side of the trees to the tops. The green leaves give off some of this moisture in the air. I see my word moisture is bolded. So I need to put a check mark here. And I need to get my sticky note, and I need to mark that word. I just marked it here. Oh, I'm on a little sticky notes. Do you mind if I borrow one of yours? Thank you. Thank you. So I marked it. Now I need to think, why did the author put it there? How is it helping me understand? I'm going to continue reading because remember context clues? If I need to realize what that word means or understand what it means, I have to look at those context clues, so I'm going to reread. Good readers do what? Reread. The green leaves give off some of this moisture in the air. When there is enough moisture in the air, it rains again. Do I know what moisture means? Let me go back a little further. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm rereading. I'm doing what?
Rereading.
Tree roots drink up the water, then the water moves up the inside of the trees to the tops. The green leaves give off some of this moisture into the air. Oh, so I know moisture is water that's in the air. So I have to write down, how does this help me understand the new information? Well, I'm learning about the rain in the rainforest. So how does moisture, why do I need the word moisture? This helps me
Understand?
This helps me understand why the rainforest has a lot of rain. Because all of that rainwater over and over again goes into the leaves, it's sitting on the leaves, it's coming back out into the air, and then it collects again in rain. So we have a lot of moisture in the air. So I can write down page number 5, and right now I want you to quietly look for a keyword in your text.
I found one. I found one.
You're just quietly looking for that keyword in your text. You want to look at it and think, how is that helping me? If I know that word, how does it help me understand the text? You're looking for that key word. You want to put your sticky note by a key word highlighted or in italics.
I know there's nothing in there. Oxygen.
You want to put one sticky note by one of them and be ready to tell your partner how it helps you understand the text.
Are we going to put two?
Just one, and how does it help you understand the text? I see you found many. Have you figured out how it helps? Just pick one and how it helps you understand the text. If you see that word, why is it bolded? How does it help you understand the text? All right. I'm going to do the bell. Turn and look at me. Awesome job. I see two partners that stop. You're now going to turn to your partner. You decide who's going to go first, and you're going to explain the keyword and how it was important, why it was important, and how it helped you understand the text. Go ahead.
Carlo.
Is that a keyword? Is it? Okay. Perfect. Now explain the time. No, hold on. Explain the time. How it helps you understand what you're reading. How it helps you understand what you're reading. Did you find your keyword?
No, you weren't in the video at all.
And you keep this from here. Did they explain what it is? Like, did they actually Yeah. And then does he explain it a little bit more?
I got a diagram. I bet you play it's recording. It doesn't catch anybody.
Great job. Ooh, I saw some back straighten up too. You're going to be going back to your desk. Yeah, I still need eyes. You're going to be going back to your desk. You have this same chart on your desk with all of the text features that we did learn, and you're going to be searching for those text features, writing down if you have them or not, and if you do, you're writing how it helps you understand the new information and the page number. I did not give you enough sticky notes for every single one to be marked, just the ones that we did here this morning. As you go back, you're going to be working independently. You're going to be working what? Independently. I need to see two eyes. You're going to be going back and working independently, looking for those text features. I'm going to call partners from the back first, Kendall and Toby. Cole, Vinny, Tessa, and your partners. Alex, Michaela, Nate, and your partners. Preston, Rio, and your partners. Delane, Antonio, and Trevor, Jalen, Danny, make sure you go to the circle table so I can work with you. And Madison. Yep, you guys can go. You're walking to your desk. Walking to your desk.